Daniel,
Hello.
how are you? We're live.
Happy to be here.
Awesome. So let me introduce you, and then I will hand over the stage to you. Um, Thank you for being here. Daniel is the global VP, SVP at ShopShops, and heads the business development and partnership initiatives for live commerce adoption growth. ShopShops is a mobile-based interactive retail platform that bridges global brick and mortar retailers with new generation shoppers by bringing the physical shopping experience online with live streamed sales events. Launched in 2016, ShopShops works with thousands of partners, harnessing the power of social commerce and trailblazing retail innovation for modern day shoppers. Dana will tell us about how ShopShops is virtualizing physical shopping to enable every shopper to shop global, but like a local. Daniel, thank you very much, and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Stu. Thank you for that introduction and having me here. So today I will share more of a high-level presentation of how we're connecting global brick and mortar stores with the Chinese consumers. Let me try to, and I do have a video as well, so I hope it plays. Let me try the screen share. Yeah, so we are ShopShops. Essentially, we are hold on, there's so many prompts coming up right now. We're a live streaming, interactive mobile live stream commerce platform. We bring innovative solutions to the new age of digital retail strategies and the new consumer journey. Coming to a shop near you is what we like to say, because what we're really trying to do is help. We're talking about visualizing the physical presence of a store and taking a store live, and how does that actually look? So specifically today, I really wanted to talk about bring global brick and mortar stores, connecting them with our Chinese audience. We're based in New York City. We have offices in LA, in Tokyo, in Dubai, across Italy. And beyond, we have satellite teams in over 20 cities to cover the entire globe, all in effort to explore, to discover, and to curate shoppable experiences for our customers. Let's see, I'm getting another prompt. Did it come through, Stu?
It has not yet come through. What? Oh, is it a WeTransfer?
Yes, it is. It has media in it, so it's quite a large file. So it's the fastest way. Yeah.
All right, I'm downloading it now, and I'm going to open it in probably, I'm going to say 5 seconds.
Great. I apologize for this.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame yourself. I'd blame us, but also I think we're all trying to figure out how to use some of these tools for the first time.
Yeah, it's been a great event. It's been very insightful. A lot of great speakers. I think live commerce has been a big topic throughout the day. So hopefully I can share some information that will give more insight about different ways of live commerce and how cross-border is growing very rapidly in this space.
All right, here we are. Do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen perfect. I feel very good about this now. Now, I like to start with a video because the visualization of what we do really helps put everything into context and perspective. So with that, Stu, let's see if the video works.
Is it working? Oops.
It was working.
Yeah, I think I just accidentally hit it. That was my bad. Was that not screen sharing?
It was not. No, did not see the screen.
Oh. Boy, oh boy. Now can you see it?
ShopShops, which is a Chinese live stream company, reached out to us about our first live stream.
有人来了吗？可是 ShopShops 难逛。今天呢是来到了我在纽约特别喜欢的一家店。
So they love walking into the store and showing that there's a presence and that it's a big space and there's a great energy. What happens is we all try on outfits.
You guys are about to be on camera.
They loved seeing me in the product because I think, I'm the owner, and like at the time I had bleach blonde hair, and for some reason her audience loved that. They would buy the whole outfit. Like I would just come on camera and all these like hearts and flowers and kisses, and in America, like that never happens to me.
Pippin's owners don't know what Wan Li is saying on the live stream, but they do know she's making them a lot of money.
After the first one, they said, people want you in China. They are asking for Pippin. They are asking for Pippin. We're actually seeing Chinese tourists come in who seem to know who we are.
Perfect. So I hope that video gave you a little bit more perspective and understanding of what virtualizing physical shopping is, and what we do at ShopShops to help expedite that process. So today I really wanted to specifically talk about virtualizing physical shopping. The modern consumers are conditioned to expect the convenience of borderless and seamless e-commerce, but still have that experience of physical, location-based shopping. And my presentation is mainly focused on the hybrid and how us, ShopShops, is accommodating through cross-border live commerce. Now, next slide is, we love numbers. We want to look at numbers. We are a data-driven company, so we always look at the market size. So today, let's focus on the Chinese market. Brands typically set up shop in the top 15 cities, but 50% of the spend power in China is coming outside of those cities, in tier 3 to tier 5, making accessibility and legitimacy of products a real issue. So we look at it from a pain point perspective, and how do we apply live commerce as a channel to address those pain points. As a Chinese consumer, there is a lack of retail experience with US-based brands and retailers, but not lack of awareness. I think there's a lot of consumers and a lot of shoppers in China really knows their brands, especially overseas. But there isn't really the good channel or right channel to really engage those brands. Therefore, the desire for cross-border discovery is much stronger in China. The consumer is craving a connection with the US retail experience. In today's society, there is a stronger awareness and enthusiasm to connect globally, but little to no way to continue to engage with the newly discovered market or an experience or even shoppers. So if you look at the numbers, in 2019, the Chinese live stream user base reached 500 million, over 50% of it of its total online user population. So if you look at e-commerce, you really can't discount what they're doing with live stream as a component or as a supplement to what the total ecosystem is what they call e-commerce. China is also known as one of the biggest and fastest growing cross-border markets. And it comes back to the pain point that I spoke about, which is accessibility and legitimacy of those products. We are really seeing a fast-growing live streaming shopping behavior rapidly developing in China. So if it works in China, how can we look at what we've done and modify that to fit better in the shopper culture, shopper behavior for other parts of the world? China is one of the most difficult landscapes to enter, as well as expand into from a brand perspective. There is often high risk, high cost, and an actual presence in China associated with the expansion into the market. As a retailer, there's a knowledge that other markets would value the product, but often there's limited resources and access to such. ShopShop is collaborative with innovative brands attracting millennial audiences in China. So we believe the opportunity is to empower Chinese shoppers to shop cross-border via live. And all its advantages, both on the shopper side and the merchant side. Very different goals, very different objectives, but one thing for sure is conversion. And with the learning from the Chinese market, we can encourage similar behavior at a global scale. So just want to go back to slide 4, that's okay. So if you look at, when we talk about retail, we emphasize the RE. The RE part really, what it emphasizes the real estate is that it's not about reinventing the wheel, but rather how to reimagine and repurpose the space to accommodate the fast evolving virtual shoppers. If you look at today's climate and this unprecedented time that we're in, with the capacity limitations, really you have a lot of sales floor that can be optimized, as well as your best sales channel, which is your sales associates. So we really take a look at some of the ways that we can not to replace foot traffic, but how can we supplement with virtual traffic into the stores. So we have 2 products. We have the consumer end app as well as the host end app. The host end app is really a tool that is designed for merchants to go live, to be able to manage their inventory as well as their CRM. The consumer side, it's all about the experience of shopping, not only individually as a group, but also being able to engage retailers in real time and have interactions with them. So as Stu mentioned, we started in 2016. We logged 40,000 hours of live. We surpassed 100 million views, fulfilled 285,000 orders, generated $30 million in sales for our customers, and have signed on 1,000 partners globally to integrate live commerce to their business. So, in 2016, we started with 3 people going around talking to retailers, really educating and trying to help them understand what live commerce is. In 2016, that's when live commerce in China was really taking off. And here we have a group of 3 people really going around Soho in New York and Miami and Fairfax in LA, trying to really sell this idea of this is going to be the future of digital or e-commerce shopping. Started with 20 retailers, and today we have over 1,000 retailers. It was a long road, but we're really happy to have all these great partners on board. ShopShops is really a revolutionary leader in its category, in that we strive to be a conversion platform, not just a content platform, but our job is really to make sure that every traffic that comes onto our platform, it comes from, goes from a shopper to a loyal customer. So conversion is our key factor to making everything successful. So teaching the retailers and also sharing the best practice. If the retailers are successful, we are successful. So finding the direct element to connect the brands and retailers and consumers in a way never before. composed of partnerships and strong U.S. brands, from mom and pop brands to big box multinational brands, or Opening Ceremony, Everlane, the Webster. We also work with property developers and mall landlords such as Simon Properties. So a variety of categories and a variety of types of partners that have taken their property or their physical store live. The opportunity here really is to expose U.S. brands to a competitive market. If specifically talking about China, it's low risk. Using live commerce, it's low risk entry into the Chinese market. Lessen the geographic gap between the brands and the consumers. Cultivate a new online shopping community, connecting people interactively. Increase the current multi-platform exposure, such as Instagram, as an opportunity. And and being able to have a true borderless network of merchants as well as shoppers. So I know I said I'll talk specifically about our Chinese market, but we also have a platform that we recently launched for the English market, and it's a little bit different for the US because the consumer journey and the consumer behavior looks very different than the Chinese market. So the way we have really modified it is that where the Chinese market is really a turnkey solution for our partners. We handle everything from curation all the way to the last mile delivery plus post-sales customer support. With the US, I had a partner ask me, look, you always talk about accessibility and legitimacy, but what are the advantages of live streaming from an Urban Outfitters store in New York to a customer in LA when they can go to their local mall and have access to that brand? And it's always been a very valid question. So what it really made us realize is that the infrastructure of e-commerce and the way everything is so accessible and the capabilities to fulfill and interact with customers is something that on the merchant side can do on their own. So the way we designed the US platform is really for self-stream, something that is app-based live streaming tools, making the broadcasting interaction quick and easy. We made it very flexible, so you have total control of your brand and cost, meaning you don't have to make an appointment, we don't have to assign hosts, we don't have to curate. Content control is completely up to you. And the shoppable content that actually generate real-time sales without any layers, without redirecting the customers to a different platform or to your e-commerce site. Everything is native with actionable results on demand. So with that, I just want to recap. The most important thing is a lot of people have asked me, we would love to take our store live, or we would love to integrate live stream commerce into our business. And I say, the way you look at live commerce or live stream, it's really not a solution. It's really a tool. So it's really got to fit in to your overall omni-channel strategy or your digital strategy and how it fits in. The way I always explain it is that if you look at your internet browser, live stream or live commerce is really a plugin for that browser. Without that browser, that plugin is really not as effective, you technically can't use it. So it's very important to look at your overall digital strategy for live commerce, for your e-commerce, and see how live commerce really fits in to your overall message as well as your overall business. So with that, I always say, see what's in store for you. Let's take your store live.
Awesome. Daniel, thank you very much for the presentation, and thank you for allowing me to walk people through your presentation. Apologies for those difficulties. Daniel will take questions in the breakout session. If there's interest in asking him questions, you can also, of course, send me a note and we'll share it with Daniel. And next, we have Matt Zeiler from Clarify, who I'll bring on now. Daniel, thank you very much and have a nice afternoon.